The current market is quite binary, and here are some conversations that we've had with various participants in the market. So, for example, consumers want to buy responsible copper. So, for example, copper mark certified or a different kind of assurance framework, but there's no willingness to pay a premium for it. Um, Most banks and lenders, they want to know if a company has a target and a roadmap, but not much beyond that. So it's a box ticking exercise. And then while the EU CBAM that's being rolled out right now, it's still early stages, and so we've not had any kind of case of public hanging where there's been a penalty charged. And so for a lot of traders and suppliers, they're sort of continuing business as usual. But there are obviously some businesses that are choosing no longer to import into the EU, for example. Now, the trends, however, point one way. So right now we've got a binary kind of thing, but I think that from our conversations, once again, that the end users are becoming more sophisticated. They're doing a lot of work internally at the moment to better understand upstream emissions. Commodity traders are finding margin opportunities within interest rate from banks. So at the moment, it's more, are you trading a battery commodity like lithium or cobalt or nickel, but they are going to get more sophisticated with that, I think. And governments are obviously committing to national inventory reductions, and so they're developing policies, strengthening policies to support that kind of pathway. So now, what we've noticed as well is that a lot of the major producers, so what we're showing here is the top 10 copper companies on an equity basis. And this is what we call our E1 positioning. And so from a boundary analysis perspective, that's emissions from the mine site all the way to concentrator to smelting to refining, so all the way to copper cathode production. And it's sort of and P25, P50, these are the percentiles of your intensity curve, if you like. And the diamonds represent your site weighted average, but you can see that there's a broad range for each company. So Codelco, for example, or Freeport or Glencore, they've got lots of different operations that produce copper. And so we understand that a lot of these companies are doing, work internally to come up with a commercial strategy to sort of position their story and develop that green supply chain. And as we know, a lot of these companies do have Scope 3 emission targets as well.